Have you ever tried sliding on a smooth floor with socks? It feels super slippery, right? Now imagine if the whole world was like that all the time. What if there was no friction anywhere? Could you walk? Could cars stop? Stick around because the answer will surprise you. Hi, I'm David from School Subjects Online, where we make learning fun and exciting. Today's question is, what would happen if friction suddenly disappeared? To understand this, let's first talk about what friction is. Friction is a force that happens when two surfaces rub against each other. It slows things down and helps them stay in place. When you walk, friction between your shoes and the ground keeps you from slipping. When a car stops, friction between the tires and the road helps it stay still. Even when you write with a pencil, friction helps the graphite stick to the paper. So, friction is a big deal. But what if there was no friction? Let's imagine this crazy world. Walking would be impossible. Without friction, your feet wouldn't grip the ground. Every time you try to take a step, you'd just slide like you're on an ice rink. You'd never be able to stop moving unless something else stopped you. People might have to crawl or grab onto things just to stay in one place. Mini challenge. If you had to live in a world with no friction, how would you move? Would you crawl like a crab or tie yourself to something, driving a car? Forget it. Cars need friction to move and to stop. Without friction, the wheels would just spin in place and the car wouldn't go anywhere. Even if it did move, it would never stop. It would just keep sliding forever. That would make roads the most dangerous place on Earth. Sports would be impossible. Think about playing soccer. You kick the ball and instead of stopping, it keeps rolling forever. You could score a goal from your backyard, all the way to another city. Fun for a second, but imagine trying to catch that ball. Question: which sport do you think would be the hardest to play with no friction? Soccer, basketball, or baseball? Writing and drawing? Nope. When you write with a pencil or pen, friction helps the ink or graphite stick to paper. No friction means the pen would just slide across the page without leaving a mark. No coloring, no doodles, no homework. Okay, maybe that sounds fun for a while. Even sitting would be hard. You sit on a chair, and whoosh, you slide right off. Beds, chairs, and even tables wouldn't work the way we know them. Everything would be slippery like a giant slide. Buildings and roads would fall apart. Friction helps nails and screws stay in wood. It helps tires grip the road. Without it, things would collapse. Your house might slide down the street. The biggest problem: heat and fire. Here's something you might not know. Friction makes heat. When you rub your hands together, they feel warm because of friction. Without it, we couldn't light fires by rubbing sticks together, and some machines that rely on friction would stop working. Fun fact: did you know that ice skating is fun because there's very little friction between the skate and the ice? If there were no friction at all, everyone would be skating everywhere, whether they wanted to or not. So, what did we learn today? Friction might seem like a small thing, but it helps us walk, drive, write, play, and even build homes. Without it, life would be a slippery mess. Question for you: would you like to live in a world with no friction? Why or why not? Tell me in the comments. And hey, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to School Subjects Online for more fascinating journeys into the unknown. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring.